keynote speaker. You're welcome, sir. And also, Mr. Sunday Mutuale, Sarah Fly, turn right, T and I. Then, Mr. Oladapo Olaniyi, Lagos Coconut Development Authority. You are welcome, sir. Okay. Then, the fourth person, Miss Shola Open Farms, Private Sector Initiative. You are also welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Then, Ministry of Trade and Industry, Public Sector Initiatives, is representing, do you have any representative here yet? Then, I have the representative from NAFDA. Anyone here, sir, who wants to honor you by welcoming you. Then, have Mr. Impamara, that is Agro Nigeria, PPP. You are here, sir. I want you to sit in by. Okay, and then we come. Otumba Femi Oki. AFAN is all the Farmer Association of Nigeria. It's on the sweet call. Alright, sir. Then Ambassador Shola Adeni, Coal Green Foundation. Is he also? Right? Welcome you everybody, right? Then Mr. Dich, Olaiya, Naira, Finance. You are here, sir. Then Mr. Timothy Adeluya, Growing Finance. So Mr. Amb.Abiodun, Bank of Agriculture. We have him on seat. Then NSPRI, we have Private and Public Sector Initiative, MS Okonko Egode, the External Coordinator. She here, I think she's on her way call. Then Dr. Oyeleye, you are also welcome, sir. Thank you, God bless you, sir. We bless us all. So, and every other people, another person, you are very, very important in this occasion, on this summit. We give you all honor that is due. I know that we have some executive director, the doctors, the professors, and the people of high profile. The Lord bless you. Wish you a successful summit this morning. Thank you, sir. Time will not permit me to mention the name of everybody, one after the other. So thank you, sir. At this juncture, I want to welcome the welcome address by the convener, Amb.Abiodun Olaniyi. Is he here? The welcome address, sir. Sir, I want to please that we should move to the front, people that are at the back, so that we can get the best from this program. Let's leave the back seat for the people that are coming on their way. Thank you, sir.
The summit was organized to have a deeper insight on how Nigeria will reduce post-harvest losses to provide nutritional food and create wealth and generate job and security for its people through the development of post-production sector of the value chain. The summit will focus on how to upscale agricultural production to improve food security, nutrition, livelihood, and sustainability, given the high post-harvest losses, low quality of food products, farm produce, adoption of appropriate agroprocessing and post-harvest technologies that has potential to leverage this investment in increased production. According to the United Nations, the world population is predicted to hit 9 billion mark by the year 2050. During this same period, African population is expected to double from the current 1.2 billion to 2.5 billion. To meet the food and nutrition needs of this rising population, food production under the current trends, we have to increase by 70%. Increasing production requires additional resources like land, water, energy, and other agro inputs that are scarce and inelastic. One strategy for increasing the food available to feed the ever-increasing population is to ensure proper and better utilization of the food that's already produced. It is estimated that one ton, that is 30% of the food produced for human consumption, is lost or wasted along the supply chain globally. Operationally, this translates into 1.3 billion metric tons of total volume of the food produced. This figure is an estimation based on scanty data available on food loss and waste, and is probably conservative. Food is lost or wasted throughout the supply chain, from the farm stroke production stage to the consumption stage. Each actor along the supply chain incurs or concedes some level of lost waste. For Nigeria, higher food losses are reported at production and immediate post-harvest stage, that is the downstream. The two stages alone account for 25% and 25.2% of the total losses. These downstream losses are attributed to lack of appropriate technologies, poor harvest handling practices, and general inefficiency in the food supply chains. I use this opportunity to welcome everybody as we open this August meeting, that we have a wonderful deliberation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful welcome address. God bless you, sir. We are a little bit right behind the time, and because of that, we have to go straight to the subject matter. Now, I want to welcome the keynote speaker, the person of Prof.Lateef Sanni, JVC, Deputy Vice Chancellor, FUNAS, Federal Institute of Agriculture, Agroprocessing. You are welcome, sir.
Well, I want to greet every one of us and thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my thinking, some level of experience that we have done in reducing post-harvest losses in Nigeria. Specifically, one of my seniors is here, Dr. Ile, is a former, or is still a senior advisor on media to the Honorable Minister for Agriculture and Rural Development. Dr. Lawal is also here, and all other people. Ladies and gentlemen, my lecture will start so that we gain time. And I assure you that it's not going to take too much time. But let's see how it moves. Currently, as in the world, quite a lot of people are actually not eating enough food, and because of, some people say because of our increase in population, which will continue to increase. Some people say because we are unable to actually make food available to the public. And some people say when they are even available, they are not affordable. How much price am I going to buy food? Matters a lot. And when they are affordable, they are not accessible, especially in developing countries like Nigeria. The issue of rural homes is actually quite a lot of movement of agricultural commodities to all of us. You people living at Lagos, you will know the implication of what I'm saying. For people to move from somewhere like Okomoso or Mambi to Lagos, you know the implication. And the roads are not just good. What are the factors that contribute to some of these losses that we're talking about? Quite a lot of productions are not talking more. I'm going to talk more of factors that actually affect, especially on value addition to some of the agricultural commodities that we have. A major culprit of this problem is the fruit and vegetables. The fruit and vegetable is a lot. And when we look at this issue of fruit and vegetables, that's why the East and Southern Africa are leading us in Africa when it comes to agriculture, in terms of exporting fruits and vegetables to Europe and America. Now, number one problem with the post-harvest issue that I'm talking about is inefficient harvesting and drying methods. 90% of what we are eating at Lagos are still sun-dried. 2, at times delay in harvesting. The more you delay harvesting of agricultural commodities, the more woody the plant becomes, especially the root and tuber crops. The third one is the poor processing technology or machinery. When they are supposed to use stainless steel to produce food products, most people are still using galvanized steel that could be rusty and cause quite a lot of problems to the populace. And the last one is the issue of inadequate method of storage. NSPRI for more than 50 years have been showing us storage, double layer type storage, sawdust layer type storage. But Costa Rica for years, my PhD work in England on cassava, I bought cassava from Costa Rica, waxed cassava in Rochester, United Kingdom. That was 1994. Up till now, Nigeria is the largest producer of cassava in the world. We are yet to export cassava to anywhere as a root or as a tuber. So when we are talking of post-harvest, post-harvest starts from the production up to the consumer level. And that's why all of us are very important in the post-harvest area. They asked me to come and interact with you on recent development and trends. And what I'm going to do is to begin to show you empirical results. Some of them have taken us 2 decades of what you are seeing today. Number one is upscaling the dry system in Nigeria. This research has started long time ago, since about 1968, but it was never a research. FIRO, that's the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, worked with Dunford Company in the United Kingdom, and they brought some equipment to FIRO. That their Gari plant that you see has opportunity of also drying products. And along the line, they started getting some flash drying system into Nigeria. Some of them docked in FIRO. Most people could not get them. Until when we had the EU project by the time I came back in Nigeria, around 1999-2002, we find out that about 3 fabricators or processors have a flash dryer. One in Okwaba here, and 2 in Abeokuta, big product. Now, by the time we started the presidential initiative on cassava under President Obasanjo in 2004, I was, because thank God Obasanjo, the way you people attack him, but still to me is the best president ever in this country. I'll tell you why. He insisted the money they were giving to development partners, he told them that you must recruit the best Nigerians to handle this project. And that was why I recruited myself. Okechukwu, Chuma is a demand from Futo, about 5 best professors or academia or researchers in Nigeria there. That opportunity launched me to global space. You will soon see it. And we combined all scientists, and that is President Obasanjo here. That was me in Akure 2005. We got Nigerian engineers, fabricators. We did this flash there. It is in Godilogo, Obudu. Before you get to the ranch, go there, you see it there. When we finished this one, that was Engineer Olubori. He has installed about 97 of these flash dryers in Nigeria. Most of those industries, immediately Obasanjo left in 2007, did not want to promote cassava. Most of them are moribund. That was the map. Everywhere I show you this green, you will see all those plants there. It's not a matter of theory. Get my presentation, go there and give you my phone number. 99% closed down because of change in governance. When Dr. Agroprocessing came here as minister, he called me again. We designed the project. That was what we transformed into the cassava transformation agenda that we executed. He attempted to retrofit some of these companies. Unfortunately, he was misdirected. They put the money to back of industry. I don't know whether they are here so that we can face ourselves. 3.2 billion naira was given to them to support the Nigerian small medium enterprises. About 2.5 billion was given to back of agri to support Nigerian cassava growers. Because people keep on telling lies. The government did not do something to people. But immediately that money came, Jonathan released 10 billion. They set up an advisory committee. That was the only meeting I attended. They cut me off. All the then former permanent secretaries. So if you want to fight corruption, you see the way I'm giving you the notes of corruption. Private sector, for you to have these flash dryers at that time, you will have spent nothing less than 7 million to 10 million naira. And 167 established in Nigeria closed down. That was Chief Dixon, myself, and the design team. That is Nijiluka. Nijiluka is in the demo. He has set up his own factory. He has his tractor. He's doing very well. He can tell you more. We bought a flash dryer. He installed for us in Niger Delta. So I don't know where some of our, and when we now have Minister Agroprocessing, he did nothing on cassava for 4 years. Yet he wants to come back. To do what? Because of this war, I'm just summarizing to you. Because of this war, I competed among about 36 research centers in the world. They gave 10 Goose Award. I was the best technology developer in 2008, and I got the award in Maputo. Yet, they are looking for people. They will begin to take people that are not qualified to lead us in Nigeria. Is it a cost in Nigeria to be a Nigerian? As I'm talking to you, 2008, this is 2019, who is that minister that asked my CV? Is it Agroprocessing is an English teacher? What are we talking about? We continue to politicize what we do not know. I will know what did politics excellently. He has his cabinet, he has the technocrats, he has the politicians, he has the business people, he meets them. So it's not that we do not have technology to solve problems in Africa, it is because of our inconsistency. Once Sanni go, Oyemele comes, he calls for everything Sanni has done. You begin again. Now, the greatest problem with our agricultural commodities is spilling. And as I'm talking to you, further in Enugu, as at the Civil War, they started developing pillar. After the Civil War, they could not go on. I went there. I did what I call equipment catalog. Go to the net, you will see it, equipment catalog in NIPHAS. I moved around the whole African continent. I found some equipment that Pharaoh installed in Ghana, in Koloba. Pharaoh in the 70s, when Pharaoh was well funded. So then we assembled a team of fabricators again to improve on the pillars. We are here to get final results, but some of the fabricators are selling some of those pillars that they have done. The same way with the rotary. It is that rotary dryer in Pharaoh that some scientists in Pharaoh started to train some fabricators in Nigeria, and they install some of these things in NIPHAS. And some, there is along the Dimo too, there is another place, I've come everywhere. They have them then. I'm not sure whether they are still using them now. That was me, because this was what we assembled for the award I showed you as at that time. We went to Scientific Equipment Development Institute, Enugu. We assembled fabricators in the Niger Delta, main state in the Niger Delta, to teach them how to fabricate rotary dryer. And they got it. I'm not an engineer, by the way. BSc Food Science and Tech, MSc Food Technology, PhD Food Technology, but my research has been on trying. My BSc, MSc, PhD, sponsored by one partner. So I coordinate every one of them anywhere in the world today, as you see me talking to you. So I've talked, if you see the way I'm talking of Southwest, I'm talking of Southeast, I'm talking of South-South, I'm talking of the North. We have abundant technology to solve our problem. Give us the best ministers. We will go back and feed the Nigerians. That's what I'm calling for. Now, in 1988 then, imagine all the Addis engineering. He sold almost 200 of these to us in 1988. That's why I went to the archive, 2005 archive, is what I'm presenting to you. We have them and distributed. That is the pelletizer, either soft, floating, or this. But because of this guy that want to keep on importing for you, and ministers that are all our leaders that feel that we could not do it. That is the pelletizer. The fabricator is in Ibadan, and Andigan too in Kaduna. What else do we want in Nigeria? The pelletizer, either floating pellet for the fish, hard pellet for the poultry industry, or soft pellet for the ruminant industry. What else do you want us to do? Now, when I left, I went back to Funa, and we were lucky that Gate Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates gave us funds. Through our partner in the United Kingdom, and we started what we call Cassava Added Value for Africa project. And through Cassava Added Value for Africa project, we worked from 2008 to 2019. The project is closed 10 years, but we got good results. And we worked with all partners in Nigeria. We had a summit in 2016 where we said how to achieve $5 billion industry for cassava. And our former minister, Agroprocessing, was there. That was the last day I saw him in my life. Everything we did there, all project money, not government money, no follow-up. What were we proposing? We were saying that Gari itself can give us in fact, it's giving us about $2 billion. You may not go, use your money, go to Ikorodu. I put my staff in Ikorodu, go and do it on Monday. By 6:30 a.m., be there. Monitor the load trucks. of garri that is sent to that market, that garri market in Ikorodu garage. By 6 p.m. when you leave, calculate the amount of money. Call me if what I'm telling you is a fake. Just Ikorodu, my line in Enugu is another bigger garri market. Doha market along Kano, that border side is another one. By the time you estimate, we estimated about 1.8 billion for garri alone, garri that we are eating. On this, yet when we want to develop garri, they say no, don't develop garri. Why will we not? Whereas the roasting method for garri in Côte d'Ivoire, in Togo, that is the same way they are using for the tapioca you are buying from Togo. They are just roasting wet starch. It's the same method. And 2, we bought some equipment from Brazil and we clustered some fabricators. Nijiluka was number 1 to he got all those equipment. In fact, Reverse Engineering and fabricated them. We took some of them to Abuja, Kuje, Shabak, SME. You can go there, you see them every time I'm talking. We took them to Sierra Leone. So now these are equipment that roaster can replace 5 women. But the women will do other jobs. Automatic roasters. If you go to Brazil, you see the smaller roaster, you see the bigger roaster, you see the larger one in Brazil. That's why here, when they, as a visitor, instead of all giving you cola, the cola in Brazil is what? For here, it's their garri, 1 by to welcome you. So everywhere in Brazil is on the table. If they want to eat rice, they will put farinha. They will put that garri. If they want to eat salad, go to Brazil. You will see it there. This project, through Gate Foundation, we work in Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Tanzania, and Malawi, and we promoted this value addition. And what are we selling